What's up, guys? We are going to do a quick restock for the vending machine at the apartment complex because we're rolling up on Thanksgiving. So have some stuff that needs to be restocked. Here's my product. I'm going to go into the machine. Gotta go up to the third floor, which is where the machine is. It's not that heavy on the third floor. The third floor has a gym. It has like a community clubhouse, if you will. And so there's a lot of foot traffic on the third floor. Ideally, you'd want this thing right next to the elevator because you want maximized foot traffic. But the best thing for a vending machine when you're putting it into an apartment complex is to just have the property manager socialize it so that everyone knows it's there. So it took me about 3 weeks for folks to start realizing that my machine was available. They didn't send an email out initially. I had put a flyer on the elevator and they didn't like that. I put it on there saying, hey, there's a vending machine on the third floor, just to kind of like maximize engagement, and it didn't look good, so the apartment complex moved it. No big deal. After a couple of weeks, word of mouth gets out that there's a machine available to people, and so sales have kind of gone up a little bit since then. Hopefully today's just a simple restock. I brought the buggy with me because there's a lot of liquid that's like kind of heavy. And I'm just trying to like figure out a faster way to get everything kind of stocked and restocked. Kind of hope I run into nobody on this restock because I'm just like walking around with a camera in my hand. Quite a few people at the gym today. Maybe they're gonna want a post-meal protein shake. Here we go, folks. Here it is. Let's check her out. Let's get you all set up here. There we go. All right. Can you see if I put you right there? Set in the way. There we go. Drop your questions below. I'm going to do just a real quick restock of the machine so that way I can get this ready for the Thanksgiving holiday. I use my iPad to restock. You can actually scan a QR code and manually update the system to let them know that the products are in there. Is there a particular vending machine? Does this one come with product pushers for snacks, or did you buy separately? Yeah, it's all in there. It all comes together. There are 3 product pushers on the ambient side, and they're not really like pushers necessarily. Well, I know, I take that back. They are all product pushers on the ambient side. It comes pre-stocked with this, and then the beverages all have 1, 2, 3 layers of product pushers, and then the bottom is just a shelf. So you'll notice on the bottom shelf, I stack it. I don't actually have product pushers here. I just kind of put them right next to each other. Whereas like in here, that's a product pusher. Yeah, so it all comes into the price of the machine itself. You can actually like buy more if you want more. I don't really think it's necessary for the vending machine that I have here. What I do is I load all my drinks up here first because I want to get an idea on what I'm restocking, to get an idea on what's being bought and sold. So you'll notice I have a bunch of the Alani Pink Slush, which if you were on our last live call last week, you knew that this is a huge seller for this location. Waters, your San Pellegrino and your Fiji waters are going to sell. A lot of times they sell like in the middle of the night. Folks that are coming back from bars just want to drink. So there's your water. And then by far my number one product sold here is Coke, Diet Coke specifically. I think I buy this for like 87 cents for the bottle, and I sell it for $2.50, so pretty good. Coke specifically, I think I buy this for like 87 cents for the bottle, and I sell it for $2.50, so pretty good. Poppy works well at other locations, hasn't really sold a whole bunch here. I've got 3 different flavors. I've got an orange, a strawberry rosé, and a strawberry lemon. The orange sells the most, but I'm not seeing a lot of flips on the poppies. And then this is our favorite, the spicy ramen. I can fit 6 in here, and they go pretty quickly. I buy them for $2. Exactly $2, and I sell them for $4.99, so huge. The Coke products are the 16.9 ounce. I could sell 20 ounce, I don't really have a reason not to, but the per unit price for the 16 is actually cheaper than the per unit price for the 20, so I just sell the 16. But you're making a good connection here. Like the bigger the product, the more you can usually make in margins. So like selling the Coke minis, like no one likes that. The Coke cans, not good for you. The bottles are better to sell. You can ask more for them. The first thing I always do before I start restocking is I go in here and I start cleaning it all up. So you'll notice like the Flaming Hot Cheetos are kind of all out of sorts down there. I organize everything and get it all kind of neat, and then I restock. You know what's interesting? The spicy ramens don't sell in the middle of the day. They always sell in the middle of the night, which is weird. Where do you buy the cups of ramen? Sam's Club. Almost all my stuff I buy from Sam's Club directly. Sam's Club is generally cheaper, 15 or 20% cheaper than Costco and closer to 20% cheaper than Walmart. So I try and get everything through Sam's Club. I have a plus membership for them. My Sam's Club is awesome because I can buy it like on my phone right now and it would get to my door either late tonight or tomorrow morning. So I don't have to worry about like lead times on product. I can just buy it whenever I start. So when I restock, I like look at what I need. And as I start running out of that product at my house, I just immediately flip to the Sam's Club app and I start, adding to my cart there. So like, I think I put that on order at 8 o'clock tonight and it came in 12 hours later, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I just came in here to restock. So it's pretty easy. As I scale and I get more locations, I might have to worry about restocking more of my product because I'll have more churn, but I'll have someone else do that for me. Here's how this works. So this is a scan. All I do is I scan the barcode on the back of my iPad here, like that, and it says how many do you want to put, and then you count the product and you hit send. Your Sam's must be much better than we. Oh, really? You don't carry them there? I don't know. I mean, I'm in Indianapolis, so like Indianapolis and Chicago are big cities. I imagine they come from Indianapolis, otherwise it wouldn't be overnighted, but I do it all through the app. Some cases, for example, the Nerds gummies, they don't have it in Indianapolis, so when I buy them, it has to ship and it takes 3 or 4 days. Very rarely do I have a product that takes 3 or 4 days to get to me, but some of like the less popular items, Nerds gummies don't ship overnight. My Fit Crunch bars, which are like the protein bars, don't sell, don't come to me overnight. They ship and they take a couple days. But if you're over $50 for one order, it's free shipping, so it's not bad. Oh, the Nerds gummies are amazing. I literally cannot keep these Nerds gummies in store. I think I can hold 8 in the machine. It's up here, actually, in the very top row. You'll notice I put things that sell well in the very top row. I think I buy them for $1.23 and I sell them for like $3.50, and they just go like hotcakes. I don't know what it is, but people love the Nerds gummy clusters. The bummer about variety packs is not everyone loves all 3 flavors in a variety pack. I buy the Gatorades in a variety pack. There's the lemon lime, there's the like the blue and the red, which is I think fruit punch. For this location, the lemon limes sell like crazy, but the fruit punch don't. So like every time I go buy a pack to get more lemon lime, I have to go get extra fruit punch. So sometimes there's like a, you know, it's a mix. You're sitting on a lot of extra fruit punch that can't sell, but you need more lemon lime. In those cases, Amazon Business, you can buy every flavor directly. Now your margins are a little worse, so instead of buying this for like 98 cents, I get it for like $1.15, but I can buy only the lemon lime. So, you know, it kind of works its way out in the wash, but variety packs can be the death of you in the vending machine business. Yeah, the variety packs can be a pain in the butt. I don't know why these chips, like, these are like mini chocolate chip cookies through Pillsbury. They are ridiculous. Like, I think someone comes in here and buys like 3 or 4 at a time because I cannot keep these on the shelf. These are awesome. I think I buy these in a pack of 50. The shelf life is amazing. The shelf life is like 6 months. They're soft cookies. And I mean, I think they're like 38 cents a pack. There's literally only like 4 cookies in here. And I sell them for $1.50. So like, it sells like absolute crazy. At least here it does. These Bobos, don't knock until you try them. They're like supposed to be like peanut butter and jelly, if you will. But I just can't see the other one. There's a Bobo grape and a Bobo strawberry. I have them down here at the very, very bottom. They have a really long shelf life. I think they have like a 4-month shelf life, whereas like the Uncrustables have like an 8-day shelf life. So you cannot put them in a vending machine because they will expire, even at cold temperatures. Typically, you're supposed to freeze the Uncrustables. It's just a pain in the butt. So this is my replacement. It's a Bobo. They're actually really, really good, but they're probably absolutely horrible for you. They don't sell always amazing here. I do have these at a kids play place, an indoor play place that sells like hotcakes, of course. But here, I just have them because I also stock them, so might as well offer them. That's about it. Just a quick restock today. Everything's set up for Thanksgiving. I don't know if it's going to be good this week or not. I mean, a lot of people technically should be like traveling. Maybe they're traveling here with family and they have to go get a snack or something, but everyone overeats for Thanksgiving, so I don't know if the sales are going to be great. This last week has been amazing, so I have sold about $30 a day per location. So yesterday I had like $65 of sales between the two machines. Over the last month, I've sold more than $1,000 between these two locations. So if you can remember, I take home about 60% of every dollar that's sold. So 60% of 1,000 is 600. It's about $600 in my pocket from this machine. I only really restock it once a week. So 2 hours a week, I make $1,000 a month. Well, $600 a month in profit. So it's pretty good. This business is very scalable, right? Like all I need is another apartment complex and I can just copy and paste and just put another machine. You can have the same exact product so long as it sells. So your product diversification doesn't have to be crazy. The barrier to entry is really, really low. All you need is the machine, which the machine is $8,000 if you want to buy it outright. You can finance it at 0% APR for the first year and you're only paying about $300 a month. So get this, it's $300 a month if you finance it at 0% APR for the first year. But you don't have to pay that $300 until the end of the first month of sales. So, okay, so buy the machine free, 30 days in you have to pay $300. But if you buy the product and you put it in, you can make sales the very first day you have it live. In fact, the first time I was stocking this, like the very first time I was stocking it, before I even finished stocking, somebody wanted to buy something. I literally had to like stop stocking and let him make a sale so like when in life do you have a business that makes money before it's even set up yet? And your transactions are super, super easy. They're done without me. I can do them the transactions are like overnight while I'm sleeping. So I've always been obsessed with making money while I sleep. The vending machine business is old. This is not old. This is the way of the future. I can manage this inventory on my phone anytime I want. So it's definitely worth looking into if you're looking at a side hustle. Maybe you have a work from home job and you have a lot of latitude. Maybe you have like a brother or a sister or a cousin that can just make a couple extra bucks having them restock. I have a QR code here that pulls to a Google Doc. So if anyone has like a product recommendation, they can just scan a machine and they're like, hey man, I love your Poppy energy drinks or your Sprites, but I would also love like a Monster, sell Monster. Sure, I will definitely put a Monster in there because you will definitely buy it. So product diversification is huge, but product engagement is more important. And so every location is a little bit different, but I try and maximize sales that way. All right, guys, get your questions in before I gotta go. I'm gonna head out for the day. What website did I make that QR code with? I think I just created a Google Forms, Google Doc, where you can have it like structure, what's your question one, what's your question two, and then from there, I just published the Google Forms, and it creates a QR code, and then you can go on Google and type in like free QR code generator and type in your URL and it makes a fancy QR code. And then I took this and let me get it a little bit lower for you guys. There we go. There we go. I took this QR code and I went to Canva and I just made like a fancy little sticker that just has my logo on it, just something. It looks official, but Canva, Google Forms. It was super easy to set up, and I think it was like $10 to make it a sticker and print it through Walgreens. So it's worked. I didn't have the Google Forms published for like 60 days. I was wondering why no one was like submitting a product recommendation. It's because I didn't click the publish button. Whatever. Now it's live. Now it's active, and folks can send me recommendations on what they want. Or if the machine is broken or if they have complaints, there's a link to that too in the Google Forms. All right, folks, I'll do one more restock later at the Carter's Play Place, which is the indoor play place, the indoor kids play place that I have later. I'll show you a little bit more of the products that I offer there that I don't offer here, given the demographic. Of course, I'm tailoring to kids and their caffeine deprived parents. But until then, guys, thanks. I appreciate you guys.